Hello and welcome to today's science lesson. So first of all guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap and close our eyes. When you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Excellent. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we can begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then let's go down low. Touch our toes. Now we'll go back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave. And then back down to our toes one more time. Excellent, guys. And then stand up and have a shake. Arms and legs, shake it out. And now we'll do some rotations. So let's go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent. And next we'll take our right hand and we'll find our left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. And then the last couple, right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Very good, guys. And then to finish, we'll do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. So recently in science class, we've been learning about things that have life, that are alive. And can anybody remember the phrase we give to things that are alive? Such as ourselves. We call living things. Yes, anything that has life on planet Earth is a living thing. So first of all, guys, we'll write that phrase. L-I-V-I-N-G. Living. And then the different types of things we categorize together by saying things. T, H, I, N, G, S. Living things. Yes. And in the previous couple of science classes, we've been learning about a specific type of living thing. Things that grow out of the soil. Does any plants? That's right, guys. We were learning about plants. Can anybody remember how to spell plants? Excellent. Well done. Plants spelled correctly like that. And in the previous lesson, we looked at two different types of plants. Does anybody remember what type of plant we call that has fruits and pretty things on? Flowering. Excellent. I didn't want to say the word flowers because that gives it away. But the type of plants that have fruits and flowers, many different pretty colours, we call flowering. F L O W E R, like flower. And then we add the letters I N G. So that was one type of plants that have fruits and flowers. Now, does anybody remember what we call a type of plants that don't have fruits or flowers? Non-flowering. Yes, quite simple. Flowering and then non-flowering. N-O-N. And then we can see from the word flowering, F-L-O-W-E-R-I-N-G. So one final time, guys, we have plants that are flowering or non-flowering. Yes. And today we're going to move on and we're going to have a look at the different category of living things. So let's draw a line here on the board because we're done with plants for now. And our next type of living things are things we can see all around us every day. And one particular place we will see these living things is the zoo or the farm. Now, does anybody know what type of living things I'm talking about yet? What? Animals. What do we see if we go to the zoo, guys? Animals, yes. So let's write that word, A-N-I-M-A-L-S. Animals. Now, there are literally thousands of different animals on planet Earth. All look different and some look similar. Can anybody give me some examples of animals? Dogs. Dogs are a very good example because lots of us have them at home. So how do we spell dogs? D-O-G. And let's do the plural, dogs. Cows. Okay, so there's two. We've got cows and cats. Let's do cows first. C-O-W-S. Cows. And then cats. C-A-T-S. Okay, we've got dogs, cows, cats. Now, all of these animals so far, they all live on land. They are what we call land animals. So that's one way we can tell animals apart. Now, how about animals that live in the sea? Can anybody think of any? Penguin. Penguin is a very good example because penguin can go into the sea or can live on land. So they can be in both places. So penguin, P-E-N-G-U-I-N. Penguin. Dolphin. That's tigers in the sea. We can have, what can we have in the sea? Dolphin. D-O-L-P-H-I-N. Dolphin. Shark. Yes. Shark is like a dolphin, but with sharp teeth. So how do we spell shark? S-H-A-R-K. Penguin, dolphin, shark. All examples of sea animals. So we've got land animals, sea animals, and how about if we look into the sky? What? Birds. Yes, we have some birds. Airplane? Airplane's not a bird. If we look for animals in the sky, what type of things can we see? Birds. Any examples of birds, guys? Eagle. Eagle. Chicken is another example, yes. So how do we spell eagle? E-A-G-L-E. And then, bang pong, you said chicken. C-H-I-C-K-E-N. And let's think if we can get one more bird. We've got two so far, eagle, chicken. Can anybody think of one more bird? A duck. Okay, yes, a duck. A duck is a type of bird. D-U-C-K. So there's three different categories of animals, guys. We've got land animals, dogs, cows, cats, sea animals, penguin, dolphin. We don't really call them air animals, we call them birds, but birds fly in the sky. Eagle, chicken, duck. So you see how we can categorize our different animals. So that was excellent, guys. That was very well done. But what we're going to do in today's lesson is we're going to concentrate on animals, but we're going to look at how we can put them into different groups depending on what they eat. So we're going to look at animals, and depending on what they eat, we can put them into different categories. For example, some animals only eat other animals. That's one category of animal. Like a lion might eat the giraffe. So that's an example of meat eater. But there's other animals that only eat plants. They will not eat other animals. They will only eat plants, such as deers or rabbits. So them types of animals are plant eaters. And then our third and final category are the animals that eat both. Sometimes they'll eat meat, sometimes they'll eat plants, and they have their own special category. A bear is a good example of an animal that eats both. It will eat meat, but it will also eat plants. So what we're going to do now is take a look at a video and a PowerPoint presentation to show how we can categorize the different types of animals based on what they eat. So now let's take a look at the TV screen, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation about animals. Yes, and on this picture we can see lots of animals. Who can tell me the name of this one at the top? Panda. Yes. How about the colourful bird here, the bird that can talk? Parrot. Yes. And then the green one here that can slither along the ground. Snake. Well done, Pat. How about this one here with his stripes? Tiger. This one with the long neck? Giraffe. How about this big guy here? Hippo. Hippopotamus. Or the big large monkey. Monkey here, and then gorilla. Yes. There are thousands of different animals on the planet. There are many different types of animals on Earth. Yes, in this picture there are two different animals, both baby animals. Here we have a baby chicken. Do you know what we call a baby chicken? Chick. Chick. And here we have a baby cat. What do we call a baby cat? Small cat. It is a small cat. kitten. So a chick and a kitten. And this is to show how animals are born and then grow up too, just like humans. Animals have characteristics that make them different from plants. Yes. What can you see in the picture here? What type of animal? A monkey, yes. So you can see it's nothing like a plant. A monkey is more like us. You can see, how many eyes does the monkey have?
2.
How many noses?
1.
Does it have teeth?
Yes.
Does it have a mouth?
Yes.
Yes. And a face? Yes. Monkeys are more like humans than plants. They're very closely related. Animals are, ready for this word, guys, heterotrophs. Does anybody know what that word means? Heterotrophs are living things that eat other living things. Does anybody know what animal this is? It's a big cat. A big cat called a puma. Yes, a puma cat. Heterotrophs are living things that feed on other living things. Yes, you can see in this diagram here, this is called the food chain. And you see, guys, food chain. Yes. And what we begin with is the producer. The producer is the plants. But then something comes along like a grasshopper and eats the plants. But then something comes along and eats the grasshopper. Does anybody know what animal this is? Frog. Yes. But then something might come along and eat the frog. What animal is this, guys? Snake, yes. So you see, now we're into the food chain where other living things will eat other living things. And this is what we mean by heterotrophs. What can eat the snake? A pig? What can you see here? What type of animal? Eagle or hawk. But then eventually, living things die. And then living things go back to the soil. So that's what we call the food chain or food cycle. Because it goes round like a wheel. We can classify heterotrophs into 3 main groups. Yes. What animal can you see in the picture now? Tigers, yes. Group 1 we call herbivores. Now herbivores means plant eaters. What animal can you see? A rabbit. What type of food do rabbits eat? Carrots or plants? Yes. They don't eat other living things. They eat plants or vegetables. So if you see herbivores, it's quite a difficult word. It means plant eaters, such as the rabbit. Herbivores are animals that feed on plants only. And in this picture, we've got some examples of plant eaters. What animal is this? A horse. How about this one? Elephant. Does anybody know this one comes from Australia? A little small bear. Koala bear. Yes. How about the one with the long neck? Giraffe. And then a little rabbit. How about this one?
Buffalo.
A buffalo or cow. This is a type of hairy cow. And you can see with the horns. But these are all plant eaters. Only plants are herbivores. But then another type of animal, carnivores. Now you can see in the picture, what can you see?
Elephant and lion.
And a lion. And what's the lion doing?
Eating.
Eating, yes. Carnivores are living things or animals that will eat meat. They'll eat other animals. Carnivores means meat eaters. And carnivores are animals that feed on other animals. And here we've got some pictures, examples of carnivores. So, does anybody know what this type of animal is? Like a big dog begins with W. Wolf. Yes, a wolf is a carnivore. Then, the big cat with stripes, tiger. And then the king of the jungle that we seen earlier, lion. How about the big cat with spots? Fish, no. The big cat with spots. Leopard. A leopard. A cheetah's similar too. Leopards or cheetahs. And then the big bird with the big sharp beak. The eagle. And finally, does anybody know what this is? A fish. But it's a special type of fish. It's a fish that eats meat, has big sharp teeth. Has anybody ever heard of piranha? Very dangerous. Yes, they'll eat you. This is a very dangerous type of fish because it's a meat eater. And then our third and final category, omnivores. Omnivores are the animals that will eat plants, but they'll also eat meat too. They'll do both. And a good example of an omnivore, what animal is this? A bear. Yes, bears are omnivores because they'll eat other animals, but if they don't find any, they'll eat plants. Omnivores are animals that feed on both plants and other animals. Yes, they're happy to eat both. And a good example of an omnivore, what animal is this? Dogs. Dogs will eat meat, but dogs will also eat plants. Okay, the chicken here, yes. How about here? Not a rabbit, mouse. Mouse or rat. And this a bird, a crow. A crow, a black bird called a crow. How about this animal? Pig. And then back to the one we seen earlier. Bear. Okay? Any questions? No. Okay, so remember, herbivores, plant eaters. Carnivores, meat eaters. Omnivores, plants and meat. Excellent, guys. Well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the video and PowerPoint presentations so that they can learn the difference between plants and animals. And also, today we're focusing on animals. So remember the three different categories. Herbivores are the animals that eat plants only. Carnivores, meat eaters only. And omnivores, which will eat plants or meat. That's important to remember for our workshop activity coming up. But now we've got our stretch sequence. So everybody stands up and push in our chairs. And for this stretch sequence, we'll have a game of Teacher Says. So listen carefully, guys. If teacher says, we can do. If teacher doesn't say, don't do. Okay? So hands on head. Touch your knees. Teacher says, arms in the air. Arms down. Teacher says, one arm up, one arm down. Teacher says swap. Teacher says swap. Swap. Teacher says stand up straight. Teacher says turn around. Turn back the other way. Teacher says walking on a spot. Stop. Teacher says jogging on a spot. Stop. Teacher says stop. And teacher says, let's go down into a little ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacher says jump. Excellent, guys. And please sit down. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. And for this type of activity, our students are going to need scissors and a glue stick or some glue. Because what they need to do is they need to look at their worksheet with all of the animals on. And what we want our students to do is cut out their animals, the ones that they choose, and attach 3 different animals to each column. The first column is herbivores, plant eaters. So guys, pick 3 of the animals that only eat plants, attach them into this column, and then write the name of the animals underneath. The vocabulary of all the animals is on the worksheet already. And then, after herbivores, carnivores. Carnivores are the meat eaters. So in the middle column, 3 animals that eat meat only, and their names too. And then the final column on the right is omnivores, animals that will eat meat, plants, both. So once again, 3 animals in each column and the correct name of each animal underneath. But what's the first thing we must do, guys? Write our names on top, yes. And because this activity involves some cutting and gluing, give our students around 15 minutes for this, and then we'll have some of them present at the front of class. So Chew, there's yours.
Thank you.
There's your animal pictures and then your worksheet. You're welcome. Pat, here's yours. You're welcome. Nadia, for you. Net, here's yours. You're welcome. Down for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bangpon for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Prel for you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. And Lakgao for you. So remember, guys, you've got more than enough animals to choose from. What you need on your worksheets are 3 animals in each column, and you can choose them for yourself. So what we'll have our 3 columns. Herbivores. Now herbivores are the plant eaters. So look for 3 animals that eat plants only. Think back to the PowerPoint. What animals did we see that only eat plants? I'll give you a clue. I'll give you an animal for each column. A rabbit. I was about to say a good example of a herbivore is a rabbit.
Giraffe.
Okay, another excellent example. Well done, Pakbum. And then the second column, carnivores. Carnivores are the animals that eat meat. Tiger, lion, all the big cats. Eagle too, well done, yes. The eagle is a bird that eats meat. And then our final column, omnivores. Yes, omnivores are the animals that will eat meat and plants. Bear, dog. Well remembered, guys. Yes, we need 3 in each column. Chicken, pig. Well done. So carnivores, we can have lion. Omnivores, a good example, is a dog. So what you can do is you can select and cut out your own animals, glue them, and then remember to write the correct vocabulary under each picture. So if you have a picture of a dog, we need the word dog. 3 in each column, guys, so you can choose yourselves because you have lots of pictures. Okay, so what you need to do now is cut them into individual pictures and have 3, okay?
1.
Plants. 3 in this column that eat plants. 3 in this column eat meat. And then 3 in this column that eat both. So a good example down would be, can I borrow your scissors 1 moment? What animal is this?
Bear.
Bear. So a bear is an omnivore. So you can put bear there and underneath, like bear. A rat is another omnivore. So you've got 2 omnivores already. But remember, after you've placed your picture, write the name of the animal too. And if you need help with spelling, guys, your vocabulary for your animals is all on your worksheet. Just look to find the animal that you choose. So we have rabbit, lion. You don't have to do my examples, you can do your own. We'll have 3 in each column. Okay, so you can choose koala. You cut out the koala. Yep. And then what type of animal is koala? What food does the koala eat? Can we remember? It only eats plants. So if you choose the koala bear, put it in your herbivores column. Plant eater. Okay, Dan? Giraffe. What food does a giraffe eat? Plants. Yes. So, herbivore column. And then pig. Now, pig can eat both. Pig will eat meat, or a pig will eat plants. So that means it's a omnivore. So our 3 columns, guys: herbivores, plant eaters; carnivores, meat eaters; omnivores, plants and meat. And 3 animals in each column. Okay, excellent. Perfect. So you've got your 3 carnivores. Now, when you choose them, find the words like this. What animal is this? Lion. So the word lion here, and then write the words of the animal underneath too, or alongside. Fine, yeah. And remember to write the words, the names of each animal too. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed their worksheet activity where they had to arrange 3 different animals into each of the different categories: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. And our students here have done a brilliant job, and we've got a few to the front now to present. So first of all, the herbivores category, the plant eaters. Down, what do we have?
Rabbit, giraffe, elephant.
Excellent. We have rabbit, giraffe and elephant, which are all herbivores. And now we've got Net to present the meat eaters, carnivores. What do we have, Net? Yes. Eagle, lion and tiger. Brilliant, Net. That's excellent. And final column with Prel is the omnivores. Now these are the animals that will eat plants and meat. So what do we have, Plough?
Chicken, dog, and mouse.
Brilliant. Chicken, dog, mouse. All great examples of omnivores. So well done, guys. That was a brilliant activity. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope you've enjoyed the lesson and now begin to understand how different animals go into different categories, judging by today's activities on how they eat. So we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. Can we all wave and say goodbye, guys? Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you next time.